Hello, Scorpio. Welcome. This will be a general weekly tarot reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for January 6th through January 12th. Of course, dates are approximate and flexible. You may find resonance with this message whenever you view it, or you may find none at all since it is a general reading. So just take anything that resonates with you, leave the rest for someone else, and remember, never put anyone else's judgment or opinion above your own. And also keep in mind that, the cards are just here as a guide, not as predictors. They're just reading energy as it stands, but ultimately you have control over your own vibration. Okay, so sometimes the cards are here to guide you to continue your focus. Other times the cards are here to guide you to focus in a new way, a way that better serves you. Okay, so can we get the overall energy here from the major arcana? So far from the minor arcana, we have cards for the physical, mental, and spiritual realms. And now, as the overall energy, we have the High Priestess reversed. So let's see. In your physical realm, you have two cards here. You have two cards. All right, Scorpio. Let's take a look here. You have the Seven of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles reversed in your physical realm here. So you're looking at your future. You're looking at not just your future, but what you've created and how it's going to serve you moving into the future. And, I'm sensing a mixed bag here for you. It's kind of like you're looking at your bank account maybe, or your investments, your career, where you're headed. And it's kind of like, well, you like what you see an improvement. Yet, there's a part of you that is not really enthusiastic about it. You see an improvement, you like the growth, but you kind of think like it's not enough. You think it's not enough. Or for some of you, you might not like the direction you're headed as far as your career. Okay, I'm growing my future. I'm saving money. I'm investing. Maybe you have IRAs and 401ks or whatever it is that you're doing. You're investing for the future. You're looking at it and you can see it growing, but it's just not enough for you, or you're just not satisfied with the direction of your career. Kind of specific, Scorpio. So I could see this not resonating with everyone here. So now in your mental realm, you also have two cards. You have the Nine of Pentacles reversed and the Queen of Wands reversed. Okay, so with the Nine of Pentacles reversed, right off the bat, I really feel, Scorpio, that part of why you may have a mixed bag in your feelings about your investments and your future is that you don't necessarily think that you are worth what you're being paid, or you think that, it's a feeling of not being worthy. Like you either think that you're being overpaid for what you do, or you don't think that you are worthy of a better position, a better job, or a better paying. I feel like some of you think you haven't paid your dues. You haven't paid your dues. Like you haven't earned it. You feel like you haven't earned it. And, that is so untrue. Okay, and now you might not always feel this way. This might just be one of those weeks, right, with the low energies and stuff like that. Now you also have the Queen of Wands reversed here. It may be that You may either be seeing yourself as the Queen of Wands reversed. Again, that feeling of not being worthy. And it doesn't matter, male or female, it's not, it doesn't matter. It's the energy. So it doesn't matter if you're a male. It's really, you might be feeling like you're not worthy. Or there could be a fire sign in your vicinity. Or it doesn't have to necessarily be a fire sign. It could be a fire sign. It could be an Aries, Leo, or Sag. But not necessarily. But you could have someone in your vicinity, like a partner, again, male or female, that maybe is a naysayer or bad with money or has a bad vibration regarding money, and you're thinking about how this person might be affecting your vibration with money. So again, the Queen of Wands reversed could be how you feel, part of the unworthiness, or it could be someone else with you who also maybe feels unworthy, doesn't have a good vibrational relationship with money. And the interesting thing, Scorpio, is I can't remember exactly what yours was, but I don't think yours was one of them. But when I did the brief intuitive messages for the new year, I think there were 3 signs that had bad relationships with money going into the new year. Now, that doesn't surprise me. I feel like more people than not have a negative vibrational relationship with money, right? We have certain beliefs that we grew up with surrounding money, finances, etc., and they tend to affect us negatively. Unless we grew up with a lot of money, we tend to have a negative relationship vibrationally with money, where we don't believe that we can manifest it. We don't maybe believe we're worthy of it. A lot of money is for other people. Abundance is for other people. But Scorpio, that's not true. There's not a finite amount that has to get divided up among everyone, right? It's an individual thing. It's all about our individual vibration. And if we could just get in alignment with it, we could amass as much money as we'd like. But for some reason, money seems to be one of those topics about which we kind of, we hold ourselves back because, the majority of us are, we're brought up by either our families or just society in general, believing that, it's hard to come by a lot of money for most people. And when you have that relationship with money and when you have those beliefs, then you kind of just keep creating the same thing over and over again. You kind of hold it off. Even though I have, I'm speaking from experience, Scorpio, I have that kind of relationship vibrationally with money also, but I have to say, I have improved my relationship with money, and I've seen an improvement in my financial situation. I still have a long way to go, but I would say from my experience that things can go your way financially even when you just have a high vibration in general. When you have high expectations for life in general, you don't necessarily need to improve your relationship with money. You kind of just need to improve your relationship with yourself and life. And in other words, like turning this card upside down and feeling worthy, feeling like, well-being and comfort and luxury, just the feeling of it can attract more of the same to you. So now your message from the universe is basically, chill out as far as the money goes, Scorpio. So, I don't know if this message is just for one person, because this is pretty specific, but the universe is telling you, Scorpio, you need to relax. You need to chill out as far as your vibration with money, right? Now you have the 4 here. The 4 energy is an energy of stability. So what I'm feeling here is that you are stable financially. You're stable, things are fine, but they're not where you want them to be. They're not where they could be. And it's because of that negative vibration, that negative relationship that you have with money. And it's interesting here, the High Priestess reversed is really, you are not trusting your inner knowing, Scorpio. You're not trusting your relationship with the universe. You're not trusting your intuition. You're not believing, some of you are not believing that it's a vibrational relationship with money. Some of you are only believing that it's a physical relationship. But if you know anything at all about the law of attraction, you know that the entire universe is vibrational, including you. We are all energy. And like energy attracts to, itself. In other words, if you have high vibrations regarding money, regarding well-being, regarding abundance, you will attract abundant experiences, prosperous experiences to you. If you have low expectations regarding money and you feel that things are tight, with as it indicated here, right, with the Four of Pentacles, if you believe that abundance is for others, then you are just holding off the abundance that you desire. Okay? I'm not saying it's easy to change those long-term relationships with things like money, but it can be done. And it's kind of tough, but I would recommend, Scorpio, that, and I should be taking this advice myself, to really take the time to focus on why you want a lot of money, right? You want a lot of money because you want freedom. You feel like money gives you freedom. So focus on the freedom, and in a positive way. Like, oh, wow, if I were free to do anything I wanted today, what would I do? But you need to keep the focus positive. You can't let it, if you sense that it's moving toward the feeling, but I can't do that, but I can't have that, then that won't work for you. It needs to be more general. And that's what you have to be aware of. When you start thinking about all of the things that you desire, you need to think of them with a high vibration and high expectations. You can't vibrationally contradict it, if that makes sense. And it takes practice, really, Scorpio. It really takes practice. I mean, a great way to start is, if you're not doing it already, is to meditate each morning to raise your vibration and help you move into the day. Before you even go into the day, you're going into it with a high vibration. You're going into it with clarity and just feeling better overall. And that helps you get off to a good start with each day. And then you might want to make it a point to periodically throughout the day focus positively. Catch yourself with negative thoughts. Or even if you have negative thoughts toward money, just change the subject and say, you know what, I don't really need to think about that right now. I don't know why that just crept into my mind. Let me refocus on something else. So it does take practice to, change that vibration. So it might be worth putting in the time, my Scorpio friends, if this resonates with you. If this doesn't resonate with you, check out your moon and rising sign messages. But I do hope you have a fabulous week. I want to thank you for being with me this week, and I will see you next week, my Scorpio friends.